This amp here, what is this one here?
Huh?
That what model is?
Well, this is a 50 watt. We got this is a 412 cabinet, and this is our 50 watt model that has two EL34s. The foot switch runs a second volume control, so it's like you step on the switch and it's like walking over to your amp and turning it up to whatever you want it to. This shift control changes the relationship of the bass and the mid-range with the treble, so it actually adds you know, a thicker tone to your sound. If you want a really deep, you know, like you detune or something like that, you can add that in there, and it adds this frequency response, adds girth to the tone. And it's just based a little bit on a plexi type Marshall sort of, but it's got a little bit of a AC50 circuit in it.
Okay.
So that's what that is. This one's fun here. This is the Imperial Reverb. It's two 6L6s. It's the inspiration was the Princeton reverb. They make a 45 watt Princeton reverb sort of thing.
Those are neat, those amps.
Yeah, and it's got lots of reverb, and a little switch here that changes the tone circuit a bit. You have your classic, you know, US type, you know, blackface type tone here, and then you switch over here and it gives it more of the UK blues breaker kind of sound.
Oh, so it's essentially, it's like, you know, you'd have to get, if you're buying the old ones, you'd have to have two of them to get the sound.
Well, sort of, yeah. The idea is that one guy that has one of these says that in some places, if the room is dark, he can push the mid range and the guitar cuts through a little more. Other rooms that have solid surfaces or wood floor or something, he can throw it over to the US, and the guitar is not quite so brash in the mix. It sits in the mix better, so you get a variety of tones out of one amp. This is just a little 212 box that a guy requested. It's a small box. It covers a lot. It covers a lot of tone. We're redesigning the baffle board. Going to get a different type of baffle board in here, and we're putting a 30 watt chassis in here with a switch, half power switch, and it's pretty small and compact, but it fills the room up. It's got a great, you know, gigging, you know, for gigs and stuff. It's got it'll fill up the stage sound a lot.
If somebody came in and said, "Why should I get one of your amps?" What would your general answer be? What would you say?
Well, it's I don't know how to describe it other than just say that it's just you know, the quality of the components, the choice of the components, you know, how the parts and everything is assembled. There are variations on classic designs which have been around for years, but it's just finely tuned. The boxes, the cabinets are designed a certain way to accentuate the guitar frequencies. You know, there's not any really lumps in the EQ curve. They're very natural sounding. The response of the guitar, and the way your hands feel, and the sound that comes out, it's very responsive to the touch of the player, to the guitar, and that comes with the choice of components and how everything is physically laid out. And it's just a good quality, handmade American type product. That's the idea.